Well, welcome back to the vlog. I am the Nervous Mechanic and back for another vlog. It's been a minute. This work thing really just, kills the vibe of making videos. But I actually have some time, so I'm gonna make a quick video for you guys. I'm Luke, and this is my channel, and you're actually seeing me in my shop. Well, it's not my shop, it's like a section of a shop. So I actually have a place now that I'm going to be running some things in the future. Maybe a business, who knows. But I guess while I'm here, before I run into what we're going to be doing today, I'll give you guys a little tour of, it's not very big, I mean it's literally just this right here. This is what I also rent until I get something, I can afford something bigger. But yeah, so this is kind of the whole thing right here. I've actually moved a lot of stuff out of here, but mostly working my way up to getting things going. This is another video. This is my plasma cutting system from Langmuir. This stuff I'm going to be moving out, that drone, doing something with. I will be putting up today, I'm going to be putting up all new, you'll see eventually in another video, I'm going to be putting up pegboard on this whole wall. We're going to be doing some over here. We'll have, I got air compressor coming, parts cleaner, and we're going to be hanging all of my cordless tools up here. All of my stuff that I want to get off of everything else, I'm going to hang it up so it's all easily accessible. Hoses and whatnot, so we can get everything up off the floor. As you can see, I kind of have it organized, but there's a lot of stuff. I still have to get my welder and some other things. Yeah, so this is kind of what my shop looks like for now, and more updates in the future as I have time to make videos. So today we're going to be doing just kind of something fun. I wanted to do this for a minute. I actually have time. We're going to be doing a ammo can lock and hardware install to put an ammo can in your truck. And for me, it's a 2010 Toyota Tacoma. These are pretty straightforward. I'm going to be putting a link in the description below for the hardware and for the T-bolts. They're called the Toyota just a T-bolt. These are for the railings for your stock Tacoma, your railings. Maybe other cars have them, I don't know. But it's like a railing where they have the stock tie downs, and you can put these in here. So, to run you through this stuff, and like I said, I'll include this stuff in the link in the description below, and you guys can check it out. So basically, I've got these two. I had to reorder the hardware. These are basically what they are. This is a T-bolt. I guess you could say it's a fat T. And these are like 14 bucks for a set, and then these are about, I think, 15. And these ammo cans I just ordered offline. These are all off Amazon as well, as long as all this other stuff. But these are the locking hardware. Now these come with basically a couple washers, a grommet, a nylock, and then this guy, which is going to be going through here. So you'll be mounting it on the inside. So you pop this open, and you're going to be mounting it basically right here. So then this comes down over this and goes through it, and then you can put a padlock basically through this piece. Now for some reason these holes are a little different sized, so one fits actually through here, the other one doesn't. So I'm just gonna have to drill this out a little bit, and then it'll fit. So we're gonna kind of go through just showing how to put all this in, and then we're going to install this one. And I will be doing the other one, but it's basically the same thing. So just in case one of you guys wants to kind of get an idea how this looks, you can see it. So let's get started. Okay, let's get started. So I went ahead and kind of got everything prepped, a few things drilled. So what you're going to basically need is a drill, a hammer, a punch, and you're going to need a 1/4 inch bit like this. Now sometimes some of these holes on these are they're not the correct size. Like they might be a little smaller. So I had to use a 1/2 inch, and I had to clear it out a little bit on this one. So on this right here, you might have to make this just a little bit bigger. It's not bad though. Then you use your 1/4 inch size, and what you're going to do is basically you're going to take this piece, bring it up here, and just line. Flip this up here for you so you guys can see. So what you're going to do on this one, this is not drilled yet, you're going to just line this up. This makes it super easy. Take your punch it right into the center, and since they are a little bit, you know, a little wide, you'll have a little bit, once you put this in here, when it comes down, it's probably going to hit it just a tad, but it's not too bad. So you'll drill your hole. I've already got this done here. You'll drill your hole, you'll put this in here, and mine actually screws in here. So you want this to be up and down, basically north to south. So I just use my punch here, and I just pull this down just like this, and it's straight. You can look at it and see if it's straight. And then basically all you're going to do is take your box here and do this one hand, just like this, and you pull that down. Now you might get a little bit, you can kind of see how that's off a little bit. Now for me, I mean, it's not a big deal, it's an ammo can, so you can just take and pull it down just like that, and you're fine. I'm not going to be putting a whole lot of stuff in this thing. It's just going to be mounted in the bed, so I'm not that concerned with it. So that's pretty much it. And when you're done, there's also this washer here and this nylock. So before you actually say you're finished, flip this guy up, and in the inside here you'll see how that comes in. Take a file or whatever, clean that up, and if you want to use a little bit of some silicone, since this already has a grommet on it, or a rubber washer, you can use a little bit of silicone and seal this if you want. So basically this washer is going to go here, your nylock goes on top of this, tighten her down with a wrench, and you're good. I mean, that's pretty much it. They're straightforward. And then you just get yourself a lock that fits this hole, and you're solid. So if you really wanted to, you could use a little bit of this rust treatment. Just spray right in this hole just to kind of keep that from rusting too much. I'm not concerned. This is going to be outside for the most part, so I don't really. I'm not too concerned, but it's a pretty straightforward, neat little thing to do. This other one is just going to go just adjacent on the other side of the bed, so I have two of them. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'd like to get a bigger one, like a 50 cal can, but that'll be down the road. I'm not in a mad hurry. So, but yeah, that's it. That's how you basically install locking hardware on one of these. And I guess to go a little bit further with what we're doing here, the other thing I guess I can show you guys also is, which I was going to do, I get so confused, is these T-bolts. Now this is kind of the second thing we're gonna do. Same thing, you're gonna use your drill bits here, and you're gonna use your punch, and what we're gonna do is basically same thing. On these, you're gonna have on, like for my bed rail, it's about, you can't let it sit directly on the rail because the actual top of the can won't actually open. So you're going to use these, and you'll measure down. For me, it was about an inch, inch and a half. It might be different for you. There's a line right here that was actually from residue from some stuff that was on it. I actually just went off of this, and this line was actually perfect. So this is actually, where did I put it? I have a ruler. I don't know where my tape measure went. So if you take this ruler, and if you just use this, just put it right here, down, that's about 1.5 inches. About 1.5 inches. That sits up just enough. You could actually just go 2 inches if you wanted, and you'd be fine. Just make sure you mark everything the same, and take notes if you need to. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna punch this stuff up, and we'll be right back. Oh, okay. Good. So this is about the last bit of our video. So basically what I've done is, this is very simple. Now I kind of messed up here. I measure down 2 inches, it's perfect, and then you're going to measure out, just make your holes even. I accidentally measured over, this one's a little too farther this way. It's fine, you're not really going to see it. I just used a 1/4 inch or a pilot hole, and then a 3/8, drilled these out, and you're just going to grab a 3/8 wrench, and the bolt size for this is a 9/16, and you grab your hardware, and you're pretty much set. And we're going to go out, and I'm going to show you putting this in and what it looks like. And for precaution, if you want to use some of this rust treatment, I sprayed it around the holes so you're not going to have any issues. Yeah, let's go outside, put this in, you guys can see what it looks like. Now, it is getting a little dusky, so I hope you guys can see this. So, the last bit here, this is my truck. This is a 2010 Tacoma TRD crew cab, and these are basically the railings I'm talking about. These are your factory railings that you're going to use. So this one, I'm going to have one here and on the back, and I'm going to be getting a 50 cal one and doing the same thing, and I'm going to be installing that on the back, which I really like. These ammo cans. They're really multi-purpose, and you can use them for pretty much everything. So basically, you're going to take your T-bolts, and like you can kind of see here, I'll jump up here so you guys can see. They basically just slide right in here, just like this. Position them where you want. You're probably going to hit these bolts that hold the rail on, so just maneuver around them. There's like one right here, maneuver around it. And I'm going to be putting the can right here. And you know, if it's a big deal, you can move it. Like I said, there's this container, but I've got one on the other side, so it's not that big of a deal. So I'm just going to be installing this one right here. So basically all you're going to do is you're going to grab your ammo can, bring this over here, grab your wrench, grab your hardware, and I'm going to try to do this with one hand if I can. It might be rather impossible, but you're just going to take and stick your hardware in here. And I don't have any silicone with me, so I'm gonna pick up some of that, and I'm gonna silicone. It's probably a good idea. You know, the can's sealed, but silicone around it for extra protection. You're gonna put your washer on like so. Put that in the hole right here, just like that. Now, we're gonna cut for just a minute so I can get this thing set. Okay, so we had to move this because I was gonna hit the glass, so we had to slide this up a little bit right here. And basically, all you do is just put your bolts in right here, and make sure they're not too long, and install them just like this, so it's sturdy. And take your lid, shut your lid down. Probably gonna be a little bit of a tight fit, so you'll see it kind of hits there. Just give it a smack, and there you go. And that's how you install an ammo can on a 2010 Toyota Tacoma. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe down below, and check out my channel for more cool stuff. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.